Welcome to a day in the life as a full-time content creator and trader. What were you just doing? I just sprayed my perfume in here, as I always do. I walk away.
It's this little confined space, and she like grabs these things, it goes and it's like I'm sitting here trying to get socks out, and now I can't breathe. And it's like getting in my eyes, and my eyes are stinging.
I'm walking away and I see him go.
Yeah, I'm like doing this, like trying to just create some oxygen, you know?
It smells nice. Let me show you what I just put on. I put on this one.
It smells intense.
It's from MCO Beauty. It's their vanilla and macadamia scent. It's actually really good.
It smells like you grabbed it like a vanilla candle and poured the wax on you.
That's what we want.
And like showered in it and bathed in it and like let your skin absorb it for the last 3 hours.
What are we doing today?
Food.
Alright, Jill's hungry. We're gonna go get some food. What do you want to do for lunch?
We haven't even had breakfast, but it's lunchtime.
It is lunchtime. It's 12:30.
I don't know.
We're only just getting our day started. That's another thing, actually. We wake up at like 9:30 every day. 9:30. Today was actually a little bit later. It was 10 o'clock. And we don't really start our...
bad.
Yeah, today was definitely a lot later than usual. But we don't really start our days till like 10, 11 o'clock. And now it's literally 12:30. We haven't even left the house yet. And we're like, oh, what should we do for food? Because we haven't eaten.
This morning's dragged on though. I don't know what. It doesn't normally drag on this much.
Well, I don't know. Doing makeup.
Yeah.
That's about
it. It took her 2 hours to do her makeup. To be fair though, she takes 45 minutes to drink her coffee. So
look, I have one coffee a day and it's a mocha, and I have coffee with my almond milk, my steamed almond milk, and then I put Jarrah hot chocolate. It's the best, and I like mix it in. It's like basically it's like a hot chocolate in the morning with coffee. So I want to enjoy it in the morning. I want to have it and then I enjoy it.
she did. Yeah, she savors it.
Yeah.
I
don't want to
it's
just
like she has one drop of it at a time.
But then he has an espresso, so he'll make himself coffee and he goes, let's go!
Yeah, it's the best way to have a coffee. Straight to the point. If I'm having a coffee at home, I'm just getting the coffee. That's all I need is the caffeine.
Man coffee.
Especially first thing in the morning.
Whereas when I'm having my coffee, I'll like do these ones. It's a nice morning.
And literally like spends 45 minutes drinking it.
Yeah.
Whereas I've had mine. Coffee's good, I'm going, we're good to go.
Yeah, he's like pacing around like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
So with that being said, should we go? Okay. No, it won't.
I thought you just tap it like you do when you take a photo, because it made a sound.
It'll like focus when you tap it. It'll like make it sound when you like tap it and focus
my
it.
car was unlocked. Why was my door open?
One thing about where we've moved to is we've moved away from, we used to live near this lake and it has lots of nature, and the new place that we live has a lake but it's like man-made, so it's not...
it's all artificial.
Yeah. And so coming back here and we see like little baby swans. They're so cute. I can't get too close because they'll probably like fuck me up, but just
so cute.
They're so cute. Oh my god. I miss this place so much.
Cute, hey?
Yeah. We tried to find a seat, but it turns out there's only one seat at that place that we wanted to go. And it was packed. Oh, and now we've got a green light. Oh yeah. So now I'm going to another place that I know of that I'm hoping is going to be free. It should be. These are our old houses, by the way. We used to live in a townhouse. It's on the other side. I was looking at the lake, but this is where I used to live. Well, both of us. Funny story about that. So his parents actually bought the place as an investment property, and it was our first place together, like renting. And we lived there for like, how long did we live there together for?
A couple of years?
Yeah, it was like a year and a half.
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Yeah, about a year and a half. But then we actually broke up for a little while. We broke up for like 3-4 months. So I actually ended up living there completely alone. So now the place that he was in is now the place that we live in together. Full circle.
Bit of a switcheroo. Do I get straight?
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're just trying to find somewhere to eat. We've had this food for like literally an hour now.
Maybe not an hour. Probably like half an hour.
About half an hour. A little bit of bush tracking to get to the bit of off-roading. This is the desired seat. We're driving past, and
the only way to get to this place is through this little off-road track. Ignore the footpaths.
Yeah.
Forget all this, just ignore that. It's the only way here.
This is the only way.
Secret location.
Secret. Actually, this is a good spot.
This is actually a little bench over there.
Yeah.
Cute spot for a picnic.
Yeah, it actually would.
It would actually be a really good spot to bring the little portable barbecue thing.
Yeah, because we do have a portable barbecue. Yum! Yeah, they do these little, right, so we got a little poke bowl for lunch. They do these little flowers on them, but you don't want to eat
cool,
them.
but like you don't eat it, so it's like, why put it on my food? Make a little boat thing out of this.
He's got the chicken karagi bowl, and I go with this. It's called tuna meat on, and it has lots of tuna, and I add extra tuna so I get lots of protein.
The only place we get these from. And they're actually, yeah, there they go. And they're always really good every time.
Yeah.
Like, we've never gone there and had it not nice.
No.
Really, always, yeah.
Yeah,
Always really good.
I'm yet to get like a poke bowl from, it's called Pokey Pokey on the Gold Coast.
Is that what it's called? I never knew what it was called.
Yeah. I was the one that showed him this place.
That's from most food places. She was always the foodie. I was never really that into food until we met and started dating.
Pumpkin.
Oysters, pumpkin.
He hadn't tried oysters before and he thought he didn't like oysters, and I said no, you need to try oysters. And he tried them.
Yeah, that was so good. She put me on to Kilpatrick ones first though, and that was when she still ate meat.
I feel like that's a good that's
I
a
still
good
got
way
like
to...
catfished in there.
Here's a little bit of insight into us. I've been a full-time content creator for over a year. Do TikTok. TikTok is like my main platform. How I make my money is I work with brands and do like collaborations. And I also do UGC content, which is working with brands, creating content for them. And that's what I do, and that's what I've been doing for 2 years, but full-time for a year. And before
really
that,
cool.
I was doing retail and I hated it. Hated it. I did dog walking for a bit and I loved that.
She used to come home from her retail jobs like in tears sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to work in this
Hated
really
it.
misogynistic like place called Foot Locker. Everyone knows it. But it was the worst it was horrible. Horrible. Hated it. But I mean, who gets a retail job thinking it's forever anyway? I didn't, but
It's definitely not good for you.
no. I hated it. He was the one that told me to quit too.
Hmm.
There was one incident in particular. I came home and I was crying my eyes out, and I told him I'd been like yelled at by this stupid guy that was my manager for no goddamn reason, and he was like, you should just quit. I was like, you don't need to tell me twice. I'll just quit, that's fine, I hate my job anyway.
She was done then and there.
I was like, alright, easy. Set my resignation that night, did my final week, I was done. And then I did dog walking for a little bit. It was good, but really shit pay. And that's about it.
You liked that job. In terms of the actual job, you enjoyed it.
I did, I actually really did love it, but it was just a lot of hard labour for such little pay. So it was hard to justify that.
And ruined your car.
And ruined my car. Ruined my car because I like, would go pick the dogs up and they'd be like dirty and stuff. They're just dogs, but like having 5 dogs in your car.
And a little I-20.
Little I-20, little I-20,
hatchback.
little hatchback. So it was fun, and like there's dogs that I still think about that I'm like, damn, I miss them. They were really cool, but
She used to walk some really cool dogs like Rottweilers and Kelpies. And
yeah. One of them was called Kevin. He was really cool. He was a Kelpie. And then I walked another Rottweiler called Desmond, and he was really cool. And this little Italian Greyhound, she was Lily. I love them. They're my favorites. What do you do, Mr. Mysterious?
Stay-at-home boyfriend. I'm lazy around the house.
I'm the breadwinner.
I do nothing. I play video games all day.
Yeah.
Nah. I trade Forex, so yeah, trade the foreign exchange market and have a community where people can come on and watch me live trade, and it's just like a big community group of just traders that we've built out, and that's all I do. And film her a lot of the time.
He's like, Ashley is my
Part-time
part-time
photographer.
assistant.
Yeah, literally. Used to work in sales. Sales was my main thing for years and years and years, 5 years.
Nearly lost his life.
Yeah, sorta. It was very draining, that's what she means. I had no energy from it. The last job that I had, I was doing like 16-hour days between like learning trading and trying to get that off the ground and doing sales, and it was not a fun time at all. Sales is like cool, got nothing against it as an industry. Like, it was really good, gave us a lot of, you know, cool times, and
made really
for a lot
good
of
money
opportunity.
too.
Yeah, it did really
So
well.
it brings a lot of freedom financially, but then it's ironic because you've got all this money and you've got no time to use it
Yeah.
at all, and you're dead. Anytime you do get, he was just dead.
Yeah, my
Like,
weekends were just like recharging to be able to then have energy throughout the week, and I just wanted to do nothing. Like, it was very, very taxing. So it's like money wasn't everything with it. There's no point making good money if you can't do anything with it. But it was really cool because like I was able to take us to Thailand and do lots
really
of getaways and that sort of stuff. It was really cool in that sense. But sales is a lifestyle. If you want freedom and you want to like actually have time to be able to enjoy life, then sales is not the industry to go down.
If you actually want to enjoy your life,
If you want to be a human, don't do sales.
don't do sales. It is a lifestyle. Some people thrive off of it. Some of the people that he worked with thrived off of it too. They loved like the of it. And he did for a while too, until it just, you do until you don't, and then once you don't, you just can't switch back on. And
you do for a bit, because you think by doing that, it's sort of like a way out of doing that.
Yeah.
That you'll do it for a little bit and then it will stop and things will change, but
it
doesn't. Sales is an industry where, unless you're the boss and you're the owner, there's always just a carrot dangled in front of you. Left that in October, and I've been full-time trading since, and it's been the best thing for me. Just being able to like become a human again. learn how to live.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
massive
nice.
change. Feel like myself again, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Best thing for us as well.
Well, touching on what I said before about living separately, so we split for a few months at the end of last year. We split in August. Split in August and then sort of rekindled in December and like kind of made it official in January. We split because the job had just fucked him. Like he was just like had nothing. It was a shell of a human, and I knew it, but I didn't want to like walk away or like leave him because I didn't want to. I don't know. You love someone, so you don't want to leave them. But he made the decision to actually call it quits.
Yeah, I just wasn't able to give anything to her, and I could see it was having an impact on her, and I felt like I was just not doing the right thing, and I couldn't give her what she deserved or needed. So
which I agree with now. At the time I was pretty admittedly like heartbroken and a little pissed because I was like, what the fuck, but it was definitely like the best thing for both of us.
Yeah, because it allowed me to be able to have a lot of time to myself, which made me realize that sales was literally killing me. So I was then able to focus on some other things in that extra spare time that I had, which then allowed me to leave sales. And a couple of weeks of recharging my battery and becoming a human again, I started to learn who I was again and realized that it had nothing to do with us, which when we split I didn't even know why.
I know.
I couldn't actually like figure out why I felt that needed to happen.
Yeah, I was trying to like get an answer from him, like why, like what the fuck, like nothing's going on, like what the hell. That was the confusing part. And he was like, I just think this is probably what's best, and that was pretty much like the best answer he could come up with. And I'm like, that's fucked. Like what do you mean?
Yeah, but then it was after I was able to recharge my batteries that I was like, oh okay, that's why I was feeling like that. And because I was so naive to sales being the thing that was driving me into the ground, I wouldn't place any blame on sales or anything like that, or like I wouldn't look at my career as the reason as to why I was feeling the way that I was. But then it wasn't until I was out of it that I realized that it was, and then when I had that realization, that's when I did a lot of work on myself to try and become a better version of me, and then obviously wanted to make things right with Natalie and be able to rekindle that, and here we are.
But it wasn't just him though. It actually like it was like a, what's that thing? It worked out to be better for the long term for both of us, because it gave me the opportunity to be alone for the first time ever. Because how often do you get to live alone at 23? Being able to be alone and just like experience things on my own. Like I had realizations of like, oh wow, I've never had my license before as an adult because we met so young, and like, oh wow, like I've never gone on a girls trip before, like alone, because we just always done everything together. And so when I like was single, I just started doing all these like really cool things by myself, and it just showed me like, oh fuck, like I can actually do that anyway, like either way. And I guess just because for me we were together for so long from such a young age, I got so comfortable that I just didn't really see the need, I guess. Like it wasn't really something that came to mind. I'm like, oh, I've got him, like he's my comfort person. Being alone like really helped me push myself out of my comfort zone and be like, oh fuck, like there's a whole world out there. So now with all of the revelations and stuff that we've like learned and come together, life is so much better individually, which then aids us just together as a couple.
Yeah, learn ourselves, like know ourselves a lot better than we did.
Yeah,
know what's important, know what things we need to fill our own cups.
Yeah, now I've made so many girlfriends because I pushed myself out there and was like, I need like girlfriends, like the fuck. And now like have my girlfriends over all the time for like catch ups, and like he like loves boxing and like working out and stuff. I mean, he always loved that anyway, but just like so many different things, and just like really tuning into like our own needs and just our own people was the best thing for us. Absolutely. And it helped my career blow up as well, because because I posted a video on TikTok saying that we broke up, and that got, I think, like 12 million views, or a little bit over 12 million views. So
it's insane how so many people were interested in that.
I know, so I blew up for the girl that was like broken up with, and I got a little bit of backlash when I said, well, we're actually back together now, and people were like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Because I cried on the internet a lot, and I was like, well, but you know what, that's the other thing about social media. I think you open yourself up to judgment, so it's not for everyone. It's really not. So even though I do make really good money from it, I wouldn't say like, you can't just get into it for the money, because it is harder than what it looks. It is, but it's also easier at the same time. I wouldn't say, I would pick it over a job, but I wouldn't say like get into it just for money, because you'll get chewed up and spat back out. Just like I have. One time we were driving when we were like rekindled, and we like tried to keep it really secret, just to like see if we were like doing the right thing for ourselves, before I plastered it on the internet again, because I was like, damn, I shouldn't. That was a bad, well, not a bad idea, but it was just, I didn't expect that. And we were driving one time, no one knew that we'd gotten back together. I had this new audience that loved me, and these girls in a car drove past, and what did they do?
They saw us in the car, but they thought Natalie was another girl. And they started like yelling abuse at my car, saying like, Natalie's better, and all that like, sort of stuff.
They're not wrong.
And like giving me the finger, and like, we were like, what the hell was that? So we had to like slow down, and then Natalie went down the window. Then as soon as they saw it was her, their vibe changed straight away. They're like out with the cameras and like filming.
They're like, oh my god! And I was like, hi.
I'm like, yeah, cheers guys, thanks for that.
So awkward, because like I love my community, and they did it for me, which I was like, love that. But then trying to rekindle with him, I was like, that is a very weird middle ground. It's taken a minute for everyone to warm back up to him, but we're here now, and they love him.
And life's good.
And life is good. He's such a gentleman. He'll always open the door for me and then go around and open the door for himself. We just went for a walk, and we're both pretty tired. We're both like yawning on the way back. And he just got a lemonade, sugar-free lemonade, to like mix Oxy Shred into it, 'cause it's really good. Really good.
So nice.
And then we got 2 protein bars. These protein bars taste so good, but the only thing is they're really like average macros. Like they say 25% protein, but it's only 15 grams of protein. So they taste really good, but like macro wise, they're like average, but they're good for like a little like sweet treat if you're wanting a sweet treat. But I've never tried this one before. We were in there, and this was the last one, and I looked at it and was like, and he handed it to me and was like, it's okay, you can have it, and then I'll have this one.
Standard.
It's my first time trying the cookies and cream one. Dill reckons it's not as good. Fuck, it's not. Nowhere near as good. I'm currently partnered with EHP, and they sent me so many Oxy Shred cans, which is like powders, Oxy Shred powders. And I wanted to get creative with like how I could actually make it a drink instead of just like a shot. And
also use them. Like, how can we get rid of all these bloody powders?
Oh my god, let me show you how many they've sent me, which is great. But this is all the Oxy Shreds I've got, plus more in the other part of the cupboard. So it's safe to say like I've got more than enough, so I wanted to get like creative with how I could use them. So I decided one day, lemonade and Oxy Shred. That is like the perfect combo. That way it turns into like an energy drink as opposed to just like an energy shot. But this afternoon I have lots of editing to do. I'm just gonna plop myself right on this couch right here.
She's really good at editing. I can't edit or do any of that sort of stuff. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense with my brain. Yeah, I don't have the creative ability for it either.
Yeah, this is not the greatest. When it comes to numbers and shit.
Anything analytical. Anything
to do with like quick thinking, sharp numbers and stuff. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I'll do this, and I'll go jump on, do some trading, catch up with my business partner. We've got a community with a good bunch of people in there, so I'll jump on and yeah, do a call with the group, and that'll be the rest of my day.
And that
Natalie leaves the water bottles right on the edge, and that's the Oxy Shred. Perfect.
Yeah. Use the flavour Voodoo, which is like a grapey kind of flavour.
It's really good.
It's good, eh?
Yeah, I like it.
Lemonade. Let me show you the setup I got him for trading, Matt, because this man, no matter how much money he'll make, it's like he just refuses to use it on himself. and he has his laptop. That's a great laptop, but it's like kind of breaking on the side because it's been left in the sun a few times, so it's sort of like separating. And he goes, oh, I need a new laptop, hey. And so I was like, well, get one. And he's like, yeah. And then just keeps trading on this broken laptop. So then he was like, oh, I wouldn't mind a screen, but won't buy himself one. So then I was like, well, okay. So one day I jumped online and I ordered one, and then it came and I didn't realize it was going to be monstrous, and I accidentally ordered him practically a TV.
It's perfect though. It's actually really good. I like it.
Give us a office haul.
An office haul. Well, there's Natalie's chaotic setup.
hang on.
This is probably like neat in comparison to like how it usually is. It usually overflows onto my desk. And then this is my setup. I have my mic, I've got my Fitbit, got my laptop, got my monitor. And
that's a good setup. You have a bigger desk, to be fair. Look at the size of yours in comparison to mine.
And
mine's like a slither.
Here's the thing.
Mine's a slither.
Even if yours was the size of mine, you would just leave more stuff out.
100%. Yeah, no, he's right.
Cleaner. It would just have more stuff on it.
Yeah,
so it would look even more chaotic.
Okay, yeah, no,
look,
he's right.
You got stuff shoved down the side and overflowing, falling off the back.
Hey, look, hang on. Alright, since you've given yourself, I need to give the people a haul. Hang on. So, he's trying to, I was wanting a nice haul to show them the TV. Show you the TV that I've gotten him. But
it is really good.
It's turned into a get fucked, here's the mess of Natalie. So let me give you a tour of the mess of Natalie. So we've got his man desk. Mind you, he doesn't put makeup on, and his desk is 3 times the size, so that's already one thing. Second thing, aside from this, all of this is useful. All of this is useful. This is my makeup. And mind you, in my old place as well, I had a really big mirror, but I can't place it against this because the mirror is too far, the window's too far away. So I need a new mirror. So my mirror is like tiny, and then I did my makeup this morning and I just need to tidy it. It's not like this all the time. And then this.
It's like this all the time. When's that cup from?
What cup? This cup? That's from
Yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday. It was from yesterday.
It's not from yesterday.
It was from yesterday. It was 100% from yesterday. But everything has a place. But for the longest time, my makeup drawer was a mess, and now I've organised most of it from like here up. So that's good. It's a start. It's a start. It's a start. It's a start. It is a start. Okay. So that's our office. But I wanted to show you guys this. This is what I got him. So I thought like something like big so that he could see, because this is said laptop that was broken. So I was like looking online, I was trying to get him something that was like going to be like nice and big, but look how huge it is.
It's perfect though.
It will, yeah, he does like it. So at first he was like, oh, it might have been too big, but
at first it felt like it was towering over me.
Yeah, because he sits in it and he's like this. It's really funny seeing him at night time. I'd be like, how you doing? He looks like an evil master, and he's like, good. With the bloodshot eyes. Yeah, really good.
Bloodshot eyes.
Just kidding, I'm painting the scene. Hey, I'm actually going to do an imitation. Hey guys, I'm still in here. I'm going to do some analytical shit, alright? Yeah.
Shows how much attention she pays to what I do.
Or how would you say that I do it?
I'm Natalie, look at me.
Just bashing myself. Oh yeah, the tiny mirror. No, I need a new mirror. I guess that's it really. That's kind of our day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about it before. Literally, like, as we got home, we're like, wow, this is all we really wanted to do. To be able to go for walks together and just like enjoy each other's company.
Be able to be out during the day and not have to have me work all day, then get a little bit of time together in the evening and have to wait for the weekend to roll around to actually be able to spend some time together. It's really cool being able to have our days together, even though some days we're really busy and don't get a lot of time. Majority of the days we get, there's probably like 1 or 2 days a week where we don't get a whole lot of time during the day together, but at least 5 days a week we get pretty much all day together. Which
is like really good. We're like, I'm happy with that. Yeah. I feel like if anything it's good that we get a break. I think if we were 7 days 24/7 we'd probably be like
tear each other's heads off.
That's our day. That's pretty much our day. That's a day in the life. Well, that's like a day of like not working. We have like working days. But today wasn't really a working day. Today was like a content chill day.
Yeah.
To follow along our lives a little bit closer, make sure you follow our Instagrams and our TikToks. I'll plug them right here. They'll be here. If you like our videos, subscribe. Make sure that you stay tuned. We'll be doing 2 videos a week. See you next time. I just thought I'd add a little snippet at the end. The sunset is really pretty. And I'm wrapped up in my blanket like a burrito. But this is the sunset. This is what I get to see every single day. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. That's all. See you